What's up, everybody? On deck with Third Eye Cam. Today's date, August 1st, 2021. The time is 15:07, 3:07 for my civilians. Back at it. The sky just cleared up. And we got some asteroids and moons above my head. We got this one right here. And we got this one over here. We got a planetoid right here past the clouds. You can see part of it peeking out. I think there's a big one right here, going all the way above my head. Yep, I can see the sky's dirty. There's a sun. There's one over here, and then there's one right here, and then there's one directly above my head, and there's a whole lot of asteroids right here. 1, 2, 3 that I can see separated. 4, a little one. 5, 6, 7. You know, a bunch of them. All right. But yeah, this one shows up really well. It's behind the clouds. You can literally see it sitting behind the clouds with a little moon. So there's a bigger planetoid, and then it's got a little asteroid out in front of it, or a smaller moon. We got this one right here also. And this one shows up really well. We got a Mr. Magic Chemtrailer flying in. I haven't seen him in a long time. Look at this. And he's headed over to all this. By the way, I'm up in Midlothian, Virginia. I haven't been out yesterday because it really was, I just didn't want to get out. I wanted to get out, but I felt the rain coming, but I didn't want to deal with it. So I'm out today, and it started out cloudy. I got my GoPro, my Vivitar running, not my GoPro. I got my Vivitar running, and it's been catching this, so hopefully it hasn't cut off. I still got it inside my truck, but I just literally, when I walked into Target, that's where I went to Target, it was cloudy, and then as soon as I come out, all this shows up. So there's a group of planets right here also. So that's what we're looking at. Every time I come up to this part of the world, it's always something good happening, like with the sky, Midlothian. But yeah, little moons are coming out, some of my planetoids, and we just gonna continue to get it, and I shall return. And the clouds all went south. You can see them right here. Let me back it out. Clouds went south, and my planetoids are showing up. You can see especially this one. The sun is hitting the halves. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I see 4. A smaller one, one above it. Damn, let me get this right. The sun is in my face. I can't see nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them right there in the cluster behind this bigger planet, which is taking up the whole sky right here. I can literally see the change in the sky from our regular blue to this dirty blue, which is a landmass and dust. Again, people think these are clouds, but I ain't gonna harp on it. Oh, this one's coming out real good right here. That's phenomenally in your face. You can see the entire sphere of it. Surrounded by its cloudage. All right, we'll move on, and we'll come back to this. Give it time to matriculate before it passes, and I'll catch it. All right, y'all hang tight. Poof. Okay, we're back. Same date. The time is 17:05, 5:05 for my civilians. I'm in Midlothian, Virginia, and got one of my past the Earth clouds, planetoid. I don't know how big it is, but it's there. And there's a smaller one, moon chasing it. There's the sun going to the west behind that cloud. This is my east, and of course my north. Whatever this is above my head. I'm thinking it's partial of the planet that dips down at its lowest point, and then close withing with the little asteroids out, or the debris that's around it, and the white cloudage that we see. So I'm not reaching for anything. I'm just starting to really understand how this works. But that's what we're seeing so far. This little clouds, not the Earth clouds. That's our clouds. The ones up higher, that is not stratospheric. See this round spherical deal? It's a moon. And some of it's touching our closest atmosphere. Same with this one. Spherical. Touching our closest atmosphere. And the higher up part of the planet is over here. The sky gets darker and dirtier right here. And then it gets back to our regular sky right there. And then we got some moons and asteroids right here. All right, we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Same date. Time is 17:45, 5:45 for my civilians. I'm still in Midlothian. I'm about to break out. I just want to show you what the sky yielded while I was away in Walmart. And I finally stepped out, and we got all these planets over my head, which I'm going to point out to you. And I got a lot of big poles in my way, so see if I can skirt around that. But you're looking at them, and I'm gonna get to it here in a split second. All right, here we go. So right here we got a couple of asteroids and planets. They look like moons and asteroids. These things are really hard to make out. And their cloudy covers right there. This big one right here. This one above my head. I don't know if it's all that bulk coming off of that. Like I was saying before, when these planets shoot through their cloud, they leave a shadow trail of themselves, it seems like. And it looks like the multiple moons of the same thing. But I think that's just like when a car goes on the road and it exhausts out. Look, and there's Mr. Magic Chemtrailer. When it exhausts out, it leaves a puff, puff, puff. I think these planets burn off like that. Or it's multiple ones traveling with each other. And like I said, the rest of the sky is a lot of pollution over here too. The rest of the sky is dark, dark, dark. And then you got, you know, where it comes out regular, like our regular blue sky by the sun. And then it just gets dark apart from the sun, which you know that's one of my planets, big planets, and its moons. And then, you know, all this chaos. There's another one right there in its trail. And these are some little moons. Everybody thinks these look like little clouds, but they're little moons like that one. Just like our crescent moon. When our moon goes into a crescent, same thing. It's just got a cloudy cover. I think these planets' solar systems are on a different frequency from our solar system, and that's why they're burning at each other. And the charges are like they're in conflict with one another. The energy signatures. One energy signature is higher than the other one. I think ours is higher than that one. These planets are on a lower yield of energy. And ours is on a higher yield because it has to put off more just to sustain us. These planets, I don't know if they got any life on them, but they don't seem like they are. I don't know, it's really hard to tell. You can see this big one in front of the little one starting to come out into the open. Let me get away from the poles. There's one way out here too. Yeah, see these right here. This big one in front of the little one. So that's the moon, and that's the bigger moon or planet or whatever. And like I said, there's one right here, shifting right there behind the cloudage, and there's the tail of it, and there's a whole lot more asteroids and whatnot, what have you. This is the tail of this big one right here. Of course, this is our Earth cloud, and like all right here is dirty. So I don't know what that is officially, other than being space debris or our atmosphere yielding some dirt, filth with it. Anyways, I'm getting ready to move on, so that's what we got so far. Hang tight, we'll be back. Jesus, look at this. My moon is coming out more clear. That one. I don't see how people don't see that. Same date, the time is 17:55, 5:55 for my civilians. I was kind of just moping along, and then that popped up, and I had to show you all. Same ones I just showed you from earlier, but they're really coming out into the clear. You can literally see them behind their clouds. This one, literally behind its cloud. Through the cloud, not behind it, through it. And then this one out here. These are the ones that's getting close. I'm pretty sure there are gonna be some tremors tonight. It's crazy. All right, we'll be back. All right, back with Third Eye Cam, same date. The time is 20:30, 8:30 for my civilians. This is how the day is wrapped up. I got my Vivitar in the window catching what's rolling through. Since what, 2 hours ago? So yeah, that's how it goes with that. Separate video, same date. Just trying to figure out what's really crossing our heads, since nobody seems to tell that knows, and since everybody else continues to be stupid and pretend to something else, I'm gonna be the one to figure it out to the best of my ability, with an open mind, a logical view, implement it with my research on the sky, ethereal spectrums and clouds and what have you. At the same time, trying to debunk myself if I'm wrong, because I don't mind debunking myself. I don't have to have anybody else come tell me that I'm wrong, which I've had a few ignorant ones, but they never even tried to research against me. They just said by mouth. So yes, Glenn told me I was real passionate about this. Yes, I am. Again, when I was 12 years old, I had a dream where I saw a whole solar system coming in. It looked like the Andromeda system spiraling towards us. It was in the nighttime sky. I always loved to look up as a child at the sky, and I saw this big solar system coming in, kind of like the size of this cloud, and it was getting bigger and bigger. It was like it was that time lapse, and it was smaller, and then it got bigger. And now here we are in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Since 2010, I started seeing it in 2012, and these things are coming in, and they're flashing across our heads, and everybody's saying, "Oh no, it's just clouds, it's just clouds," and they're beating up on us people because they're too scared to realize that what if we're right. So they just keep contending that we're wrong, we're stupid, we don't know what we're talking about, we're just trying to look for $1. You know, I don't get paid for this. I really honestly don't, y'all, and I don't care. This is a passion. I'll tell you one thing, I get them boasting rights when the truth come out, and everybody that denounce this, wherever I point my finger, that's where they have to go. Straight up. Get away from me. So God is a tricky individual, tricky being. He set this up for the ones that have ears to hear and eyes to see, to catch it, and those that are stupid, as the Bible says, you'll never get it. So that's how the day wrapped up on my end of the world. Please watch, like, subscribe, and share, and we'll keep at it the way I do. And I'm gonna stay consistent with this until our planets show up closely. Pretty sure by the time they will, it's gonna be a horrible event. $2,002 for 2 is coming, so you know I'm gonna put some logos out with 2002 for 2 for that year. 2 for 2, you know, that's the year that things get even. So that year is coming in what, 4 months? Yeah, 4 months. 4 months left of 2021, and 2002 for 2. Things are gonna come to a head. Other than that, y'all hang tight. Please watch, like, subscribe, and share, and we'll get back to y'all. I really think all this is land terrain again, not clouds. Land terrain of my planetary body that's passing by, but my Vivitar let me know once I time lapse it. All right. Other than that, poof.